We're going to start our stretch today by lying on the floor, palms open to the ceiling, taking a nice deep breath and relaxing the body. Next, bring both knees in towards the chest, hugging and just rocking from side to side, just creating warmth into the back. Next, you're going to straighten one leg away and hug one knee closely in towards the chest. And using your arms, you're going to gently massage that hip joint by bringing the knee across the chest and back towards the armpit. Next, take hold of your big toe with your index and middle finger and straighten the leg as much as possible. Make sure you have a good grip. And then open the hip by relaxing the leg out to the side. Next, taking it into a figure 4 glute stretch, bringing your ankle across the knee, hands behind the thigh, and relaxing the shoulders back down towards the floor. Next, straightening one leg back down to the floor, you're going to bring the knee across the body, using your opposite hand to help pull the knee over, keeping the other shoulder on the floor, and looking in the opposite direction. And we're going to repeat that on the other side, taking the knee in towards the chest first of all. Keeping the pressure on your shin, you're going to start rocking the knee from side to side, middle of the chest, back to the armpit, massaging that hip joint. Next, taking a firm grip on the toe, you're going to straighten the leg up, stretching down the back of the leg. And then extending the leg out to the side, allowing the weight of your leg to open the hip. taking the extended leg, crossing the ankle over the other knee, taking a hold behind the thigh, relaxing the shoulders to the floor in your figure 4 glute stretch. Next, taking the knee across the body, coming into your lying twist with the opposite shoulder on the floor. Next, we're going to bring the feet together, relaxing the knees out to the side, coming into a more relaxed frog pose, just allowing the weight of your legs to open up, gently stretching. From here, we're going to grab the outside of both feet, bringing the arms to the inside of your knees and pulling the feet down, encouraging the knees towards the armpits. And repeating those 2 stretches, bringing the feet together, relaxing the knees out to the side. And then holding the outside of the feet, arms to the inside of the legs, pulling the knees down towards your armpits. And then we're going to take it into a plow, bringing the legs straight overhead. You can use momentum, press the palms into the floor, bring the toes down above the head. Again, breathing deeply. From here, we're going to apply pressure on the lower part of our back with our hands, weight into the elbows and extend the legs up to the sky or ceiling into a shoulder stand. Make sure your dog's nearby to give you kisses and say well done. And taking it back into plow, bringing the feet over the head and extending the arms back down to the floor. Back up into your shoulder stand, supporting yourself with your hands, pressing the weight into the elbows, straightening the legs up. before gently rolling back down to the floor and relaxing here, palms open and toe kisses from the dog. Next, coming over onto your front, relaxing your forehead on your hands, we begin the second part of the stretch. Extending your arms outward to make a T shape. Bringing one hand towards your shoulder and using that hand to push over your straight arm, using the leg to counterbalance. Stretching the chest and the shoulder and the bicep. And using this as a warm-up stretch for our more extreme version. Coming over onto the other side, extend the arm out, pushing the body over. Coming back to the middle, creating goalposts with your arms, bending at the elbow, and we push the body over each arm again. Back to the centre, elbow bent at a right angle and rolling the body over the arm. Back to the centre, and you're going to tuck your toes together, knees slightly apart, bring your bottom over your heels, stretching forwards with those arms, relaxing your forehead to the floor, really reaching those hands as far away from you as you can, whilst keeping your bottom over your heels, stretching the back of the shoulders. And next you're going to take one arm and slide it through the gap between your armpit and your knee, creating a nice upper back stretch. Returning to the middle and repeating on the other side, reaching under the armpit as far as you can, bringing the shoulder down to the floor. Next we're going to go onto all fours, reach one hand in front of the other, and then push the hips back over your heels, creating a nice stretch down the side. On the other side, back to all fours, opposite hand in front and sitting the hips back over the heels, stretching down the side. Harley's come to say hello again. Can't get through a video without her. Next, you're going to come down onto the floor and we're going to repeat from the start. So extending the arms out into a T shape and rolling the body over one arm, using the leg to counterbalance, pressing with the other hand. Back over to the other side. Using the other hand to help push your chest over the extended arm. Coming back to the center. Bringing the arms into a goalpost position with the elbows bent at a right angle and pushing your body over one arm at a time. Coming back to the center. Bending the elbow at a right angle, using your opposite hand to push your body over that arm. Remove any hair from your face so you can breathe properly. Coming back to the center, and we go into our extended child's pose, arms straight out in front, knees slightly apart, toes together, bringing your bottom over your ankles and really stretching those arms out in front of you, relaxing the forehead to the floor. Next, taking one arm underneath the other armpit, stretching as far as you can, bringing the shoulder to the floor. Nice stretch for the upper back. Back to the center and repeating on the other side, reaching through the gap between your armpit and your knee, trying to get the shoulder onto the floor. Fours, reaching one hand above the other before pushing those hips back over the ankles, stretching down the side. Onto all fours, reaching over the other side, hips back and down. Try and push that chest towards the floor. Next, you're going to push back to a down dog, keeping your legs as straight as possible. Push your heels to the floor, push your chest through to your knees, hips up nice and high. Bringing the weight forwards and relaxing the hips to the floor in your upward facing dog. Down, pressing up and pushing back to downward dog. Once more, pressing the heels into the floor, hips high, chest through to the knees. Before returning to your upward facing dog, relaxing the hips to the floor, shoulder blades down, looking forwards. And finally, pushing back to child's pose, knees and feet together, relaxing your forehead on the floor, and relaxing the arms down by your side. Breathing nice and deeply, and relaxing in this position. Rolling up nice and slowly, and you finish today's stretch. Well done.